Here we are, man, back in our seats. You know, I started this, I declared it stand-up special day, but you know, I didn't do it to where I can say the final round of this one, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we here now. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video. And on stand-up special Tuesday, we are going to close out this comedy special from Slayton, Born to be Bobby. So we're gonna get into part 4 today, y'all. Well, the first few parts, man, of they've had me rolling the whole time. You know, I like this guy's style, man. He's got like a mixture of just about every emotion. He talks about a lot of different things. And yeah, man, it's what stand-up comedy is, you know? Getting that truth off your chest, you know what I'm saying? And making it funny at the same time. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into this one like I said. So yes, we're gonna close it out. Slayton with Born to be Bobby, part 4 of this comedy special. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. All right. So yeah, man, first time that we've actually made it an official thing. I've done, let me see, 2 other specials, and I did them both on Tuesdays anyway, but that was just, you know, just doing something just to do it. But yeah, man, this is the first time we've declared something, and we're gonna end it with just that, you know, description of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know if I'm making sense, but I don't care. Let's go ahead and do this one. Slayton with Born to be Bobby, part 4 of this comedy special, right here on Eddie B TV, Stand Up Special Tuesday. Let's close this one out strong. All right, let's get situated, and here we go.
See, you're blonde and you're hot, but you're not really that blonde, are you? Maybe at one time. See, it doesn't matter to me if you're really that blonde, whether your tits are real. I don't really care. You have very nice tits, and so do you, sir. You're a perfect man. You know what's amazing? My wife gets mad when I look. Well, she's not really blonde. I don't care. You think those tits are real? I don't care. She's had her teeth capped. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm a guy. I used to whack off to Betty of erotica comic books. This is fine. She's got a vagina. She's not you. I can work with this.
No. Already.
My wife dyed her hair blonde about 2 months ago because she read an article. I'm not making this up. She reads an article in Cosmo magazine that says, if your husband likes blondes, why don't you dye your hair? It'll spice up your romance and mystery to your lovemaking. I said, who the fuck talks like this? I said, you want mystery. How about if I go out and I fuck other women and you try to guess who they are?
Oh, that'd be a good game, wouldn't it? You fool.
She also had a tongue stud. I go, what are you, Lindsay Lohan's mother? I come over, she's got a tongue stud. I go, what's that all about? She says to me, it makes oral sex better. And she starts walking at me. And all I see is Kathy Bates from that Misery movie.
Oh, hell no.
This old fucking wacky broad out of her mind. I said, it makes oral sex better. As often as you blow me, I'll go to Home Depot, I'll buy a nail for a nickel, and I'll just do this. What is wrong with you? You ever see me jacking off with brass knuckles? No, take that out of your mouth. Honey, I'm horny. Where's the cheese grater? This rocks.
No, not a cheese grater, man.
You watch porno together? You don't watch porno. 10 years of marriage. You've never seen a porno with your wife? Never. Now, let me ask you something, man. Sweetheart, doll face. If he brought home a porno, would you watch it? You watch them. He just said that you don't watch them. He lies. Why would you lie to me? You're gayer than the gay guys. See, they're gay. You're a faggot. So you do watch porno. Okay, I ask you because here's the thing. My wife doesn't get porno. I'm not obsessed by porno, but I like it. I like to watch it. My wife, she doesn't like it. It's degrading to women. It's degrading to me. And I tell her, you don't have to sell me on it. I'm in.
Man, exactly.
Here's the problem a lot of women have with porno. I don't think the women here seem to be quite a hip crowd this evening, but a lot of women, and again, my wife included, think that when I watch porno, I expect her to do these things. A lot of women will look at these things, men's magazines and porno. Real women don't look like that. Real women don't do that. I know. That's why I look at that. That's why I watch that. That's why I read that. Okay. If real women did this shit in porno, I wouldn't need porno. I know my wife's not going to do that stuff. I think all you guys realize that real women don't do this shit in porno. If real women did this, I wouldn't be doing comedy. I'd be cleaning swimming pools and delivering pizza.
That's real. That's real.
We had a couple of porno stars at my show the other night, and these two ladies are sitting there with their husbands, and after the show we're having a drink, and there's a whole bunch of people sitting around, and this porno chick, I don't want to really say her name on television, but she's done so many movies and does some great work. She blurts out for no reason, you know what? I've done 200 movies. I've never had an orgasm in one of my movies. And the other porno chick goes, yeah, I never come either. I just fuck guys for money. And I'm sitting there listening to this. I think like you guys, I'm devastated. It's like telling a kid there's no Santa Claus, no Tooth Fairy, no Easter Bunny. I mean, my life was flashed in front of me. Fuck, why am I living? When I finally collected my thoughts, an hour later, I said to this young lady, I said, so you have sex with guys in the movies, but you don't come? You look like you're having a great time. She goes, that's my job. That's what I get paid for. I'm an actress. I said, so you just fuck guys? What are you thinking when you're doing this? She says to me, all I'm thinking about is I want this guy to shoot his load. I want his ass off of me. I want money, and I want to get the fuck out of here. And I'm thinking, I'm married to a porno star. You know, guys, sometimes you don't know what you have, and it's right there in front of you.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a good line.
But here's the funny part. They give me a pile of movies, and I put them in my bag, and I take them home. And I don't watch this stuff at home, but I'm on the road. You know, you got to do your research for nights like this. So my wife opens up my bag and says to me, Anal Invaders 3? I can't believe you brought this into the house. I said, well, why not? She says, it's fucking disgusting. I said, first of all, you don't know what you're talking about. You didn't see the first two Anal Invaders, you know? This is a trilogy. You got to watch Anal Invaders 1. It's like Lost, The Sopranos. You don't start mid-season. You don't get to know the people.
Oh, that's good.
It's like Harry Potter, Anal Invaders 1, get to know everybody.
That's real.
But this is a part of the show where I don't really want to do apologies, but I want to make some explanations here. First of all, the Arab jokes that I did early in the evening, I have no problem with Muslim people, because, you know, I'm not saying you're all bad people. You know, you can't judge a book by 800 million bad apples.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
And if you do too many Muslim jokes, I got to call Salman Rushdie. You have a guest room? You know, I don't need that right now. The Mexicans, I did jokes about you. How many Mexicans are here tonight? Any Mexicans? All right. 10 or 20, enough to clean up. That's all you need. Exactly. Hola! Hola! I
He's stupid.
You know what? You gotta say, and I gotta say, that nobody works harder than the Mexicans. You know, in this economic meltdown that we're having in this country, which hopefully will turn around soon, and this depression, this mortgage crisis, whatever it is. You know, when I was in Vegas last year, and it was horrible, in the summertime, you see these Mexican guys standing in front of Lowe's and Home Depot in 130-degree weather looking for work. And I'm saying, you know what? You gotta give them credit for that, because they really work hard. You know, you don't see how to work homos in front of Michael's Arts and Craft Supply or Joann's Fabric looking for decoupage or rubber cement, you lazy homo. Fuck! I say that out of jealousy, because you know what to buy another guy. I don't know what to buy my wife. You can buy him a sweater, a jacket. He doesn't like it, fuck him, you get to wear it. And I'll tell you something else, and I want this on television. You know when you're gay, you gotta get great head, because a guy would know how to suck another guy's cock. And I'm saying, see, my wife does not give good head, and I can't tell her that, because I don't get no head. And shitty head is better than no head. It's like Domino's Pizza at midnight. That's all that's open. It's a good fucking pizza.
Maybe I'll get to that.
Oh, Asian guy. Hey, I didn't even see you. An Asian guy with a white woman. You know what to make? Get a shot of this. This is really great. No, I'll tell you why. I got a great story for you. Hold that thought there. Okay. So here's the thing. I meet my daughter's boyfriend a few weeks ago, and a very nice man. But you know, when you're a father, you know, you see these movies, Father of the Bride, Meet the Parents, and it's really tough for a dad when, you know, your little girl's getting married, your little girl's growing up. It's different with a guy. I'm sorry it's a double standard, but it's true. So my daughter says to me, Daddy, my boyfriend's coming over. And I've been on the road for so long and traveling that I never got to meet this kid. So he comes over. She says to me, you better sit down. I said, well, whoa, here we go. What, has he got herpes? He wrecked my car? Are you pregnant? Are you getting married? Well, why, what's going on? She says to me, Daddy, and I'm just freaking out because she's never said to me, you better sit down. She says to me, just want to let you know, he's half black. And I said, is it the top half? Because I'll work with you in this situation. And I mean, I actually had a sigh of relief. I said, you're dating I think you were dating Carrot Top. I'd have to kill both of you if that happened. And I said to my daughter, don't you remember? I said, why would it bother me that you're dating a black guy or a half black guy? I don't care what color a man's skin is. And I said to my kid, don't you remember about a month ago, you found a box of pictures from a long time ago, and you said, Daddy, who's this beautiful black woman? I said, that was my girlfriend before I met your mother. She said, oh yeah, I forgot. You dated a black woman. And with all due respect, what do they say about black pussy? And it's so true. It is so fucking true. Once you go black, you never go back. I couldn't go anywhere. She took my wallet, my car keys, but here's the thing. Yeah, motherfucker, give it a real. That's what I do, motherfucker. But what I was saying was, you see interracial marriage now, which I don't think should shock any of you. You'll see, a black guy with a white woman, a black woman with a white guy. You see a lot of Asian women with white guys, but it's very rare to see an Asian guy with white women. And obviously this lady must have major computer problems.
Bro.
He loved you a long time, and maybe she likes anal, because that ain't gonna hurt. No, hey, whoa. I've seen Asian porno. I know what I'm talking about. No, if it makes you feel any better, my wife's Asian. My wife's Hawaiian. Not really, but she's shaped like a pineapple. Let me tell you something. I'm trying to be serious for a moment. I've actually never had Asian pussy, I probably never will. But here's the thing. If I had to start life again, I think I would get an Asian wife, and I'll tell you why. If you have a Chinese wife, that means she's got Chinese friends. You could fuck all her friends and go, I thought it was you. Exactly, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you can't tell them apart. That's why the easiest job in the world has got to be a police sketch artist in Hong Kong.
Oh my God, come on.
No matter who you draw, that's the guy. Of course that's the guy. He's 4 feet tall with a haircut like Mo, and he's Chinese. Are you Chinese? Chinese. Have you been to Hong Kong? You haven't been to Hong Kong. Now, what do they have in the barber shops? Like 100 pictures of Mo? Oh, we got all kind of hairstyle. Yeah, Mo. Yeah, Mo. Yeah, Mo. You are a tough customer, mister. I tell you. Mo. You pick a fucking haircut. Mo. Mo. Pete Rose. Mo.
Oh, my God. Oh.
You speak Chinese? A little bit of Chinese. Okay? Now, tell me when I said something in Chinese. There's got to be something there. If you do that for a few minutes.
Oh my God, man.
I'm saying.
What is wrong with him?
If you do that for a few minutes, Chinese got to come out eventually. I might be very ignorant, but I'm convinced that if you go to a Chinatown, and let's say San Francisco, and you go to a bus stop and just start talking to a guy, eventually the guy go, oh yeah, 3 o'clock. Eventually.
Oh my God. What the
guy is gonna answer you.
He's stupid for that.
What's funny is that I know I talk a little fast, and but at least I end sentences. You ever hear Chinese? How does that work? It's like you guys just talk till you're right out of breath. Take a breath, have an egg roll, let your friend say something. That kind of sounds like Chinese. See, okay, now you being Chinese, if there was a Chinese guy and a Japanese guy on this stage, you can't always tell who's who, can you? You can't even see a fucking stop sign. Don't fuck with me! I'd have to deal with these people. If there was a Chinese guy and a Japanese guy, okay, you tell them apart when they speak their native tongue. Because Japanese and Chinese sound nothing alike. Even if you don't understand the languages, Japanese is a beautiful language, but it sounds like they're constipated. Exactly. Where Chinese is the exact opposite. Chinese sounds like something's getting shoved up your ass. I know, the gay guys, you love that. I wrote that for you. Oh, boy. Here comes the airplane into the hangar.
Oh, my God. You're stupid, man.
You guys look so uncomfortable. Here, sit here. Take this.
Oh, my God.
Stop it. What's wrong with you people?
What's wrong with you?
Well, this seals my fate on Ellen DeGeneres on the BMX show. Okay.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
That
let's
is
quickly review everything
hilarious.
we've learned so far tonight. You know?
Oh.
So I like to end on a positive note. You know, you can learn a lot from minorities, and I'll give you a great example. I'll never forget this. When my daughter was little, we went into an Indian restaurant one time, and Indian people, and by the way, when I say Indian, let's make it clear, I don't mean ooh, I mean, those people you can't even fuck with. They're like nuts because they don't like the word Indian. Yeah, I played an Indian casino a few months ago, and I went there, and the guy said to me, "Look, Bobby, it's a midnight show for the high rollers. They can do any jokes you want, but if you make fun of our people, we're very sensitive about the name Indian. We're Native Americans, and you would think they would change the fucking sign." You don't have to have Indian casino, Tonto. You can change it. So I went out of my way.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for your understanding. I went out of my way at the end of the show to thank my Native American hosts. I walk off stage as drunken Indian. I know, you don't see that often.
Another stereotype.
He comes up to me and goes, "Hey man, it's Indigenous American." I said, "The guy that runs this place, he's told me Native American." He goes, "Well, that's because this is Indiana and my tribe is from South Dakota and we like, Indigenous American." I said, "Well, you know what? I never got your smoke signal. I'm sorry." I said, "What's your name? Partly Cloudy? Because you're a very negative man."
Oh my God.
And he made it rain, and I couldn't play golf the next day. So be careful when you fuck these people, because they can fuck up your golf game or your day in the sun by the pool. That's all it takes. And you fucked. Okay, anyway. So back to my story. I digressed. For the blonde, it means I got off track. So here's what happened.
Oh my God.
I remember taking my daughter
So
when she was little to an
fucking
Indian
funny.
restaurant, and this, woman had a dot on her head. And my daughter says to me, "Daddy, how come these women have a dot on their head?" And I asked the woman, and with all seriousness, you know what she said to me? The reason that Indian women put a dot on their head, it means they're married. A red dot, they're married. A black dot means they're a widow. And my daughter says to this woman, "Don't you have a wedding ring?" And she said, "No, that's an American affectation. And there's something you can learn from another culture. Because in this goddamn country, when you get married, you gotta spend, 6 months' salary on a wedding ring. It's all about materialistic bullshit. You guys know what I'm talking about. You gotta buy shit. And it's Valentine's Day. And the pussy takes American Express. Everything we discussed tonight. It's all about money, money, money. How great would it be to learn from the Indian people? You fall in love, go to CVS, get a magic marker, 89 cents.
Damn. That's all it takes.
Honey, I love you. Here's your friendship dot, your engagement dot, your wedding dot. Tic-tac-toe. Now fuck me already. And if you give good head, I'll give you a star. How great would that be to walk down the street with a chick with a giant star on her head? Guys will be looking at you, ho, you're the man. Hey, you've been great. I gotta go. Thanks a lot.
Oh, that's good.
I'll see you later, everybody.
All right. Yes. 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 All right. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. Bobby Slayton, y'all. I'll watch the end of this. Let's see. Oh, he's giving them flowers. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's something I'd probably do. Yeah. All right. All right, all right. Take a bow. Yes. Yes. See, he's a good sport. He's a good sport. All right. Yes, that's the end of it. All right. Well, oh, he definitely closed on a strong note with that one, man. God, this dude is insane funny. It's the kind of comedy I love, You say the most trippiest shit you could possibly think of, and hopefully you can make it funny and don't piss no one off, But even if you do piss someone off, people in the audience, don't be so damn sensitive. He's trying to make it funny, all right? All right, y'all. That is a wrap on that one. That is Bobby Slayton with Born to Be Bobby, and that was part 4, the final part of this stand-up comedy special. Well, let's go ahead and unpack, the rest of this one here. It's kind of hard, man. I got a foggy memory, so it's kind of hard for me to recap. But in the beginning, I think talking about trying to spice the relationship up a little bit, nah. If you're a dude and you're inside the dude's head, man, the only thing that matters is it's still you. So don't try to flip nothing for my sake, because it's just gonna make a dude who's really in his feelings about it just more disappointed that he doesn't get to have more variety of sexual partners. But that's just what that is, man. It just cracks me up. There's not really much to unpack with that subject right there. It's just like, don't do things because you think it'll make us happy. I will say this. Now, there's a lot of things that have changed over the years, man, but some things, man, I just had to put a stamp of disapproval on just for myself. I can't tell other guys how to feel. But overall, I'm not a fan of cut up women, you know what I mean? I'm just not a fan, all right? Now, if you happen to have, you know, fake chest or whatever, like fine. Just don't have it look so fucking crazy or whatever, and then I don't gotta be all like, that's a little too much. If you got it, you got it. I don't care. I'm not gonna judge on that one. But the fake asses though, nah, I gotta pass on that. And all this other bullshit, you know, like lip injections, liposuction, Botox, all that stuff, man, please, man. Ladies, get over yourselves with that stuff, man. I mean, I wish that there was an official spokesperson for for men and women, but they have to be both a man and a woman to represent each side, you know, to let people know, hey, no, fundamentally just no on this, okay? If you're gonna do it, fine, do it, but just understand that you're gonna be alienating everyone, you know what I mean? It just, yeah, it's pretty damn cheesy if you ask me. You know, I see the way some of these fake asses look now, man, and I'm just thinking like, that does not look good at all. Why would you think that looks good? You know, it's bad enough we have to deal with the Kardashians and all these other weird celebrities who do all this surgical stuff and all that. You know, even, you know, like one of my favorite people, Joan Rivers, you know what I mean? She had a lot of plastic surgery done. I mean, I don't know if she ever, like, was happier about it or not, but it's just like, at some point, too much is just too much, all right? And that's all I gotta say about that. But about porn, though. I don't know if I've ever said this before, but when it comes to all the ways that women can profit off of their bodies and all that stuff, man, I think pornography is the one place that I have the most respect for. And I know that might be weird to some people, man, but I don't like models. I absolutely despise strippers. It's just not my thing at all. It's something, I mean, obviously, no matter what you do, if you're not directly involved in it or whatever, then you're not gonna get paid or get any pleasure from it. But at least with pornography, at least both sides get paid, both sides get laid. That's always been my motto, you know. And there's obviously a lot of different feelings that other people may have about it, and that's fine, you know, have your opinion. I'm not telling you not to have it. But for me, there's something about going to a strip club that absolutely infuriates me, you know. I've been to a strip club 3 times in my life, and each time I did not pay to get in and I did not use my own money, because I'm just saying, like, no, none of these females on stage are worthy of any of my cash. And not because they're not human beings or nothing like that, it's just that you only respond to the money. You don't respond to me, and to me that's kind of disrespectful, even though I know that's the job. And like, you know, at least with pornography, that's what I'm saying. Both sides get a paycheck and each side has sex. I mean, that's pretty much the most level playing field you can possibly have. You know, and knowing that there's a whole bunch of like ways to watch pornography for free all over the place, and I guess you're really not giving up anything. You know, it's just a question of whether they continue to do it or not. So, well, it's funny what he said though. He was talking about what a porn star will say. Well, some anyway. I don't know all of them. I don't know what all their purposes is, but it was like, yeah, I just want to do this, do that, get paid, get off me, blah, blah, blah. And it's like essentially the same thing when it comes to marriage, you know, which is also kind of a disappointment because, you know, you get your balls busted, you know, countless times for, you know, not being married or like, oh, when are we going to get married? But yet when we do that, then that's how you feel. I'm not saying all women feel this way. I'm just saying, man, it's like kind of it's more or less of an incentive to actually, you know, get married. I don't believe in marriage. Like I said, it's just not for me. I don't believe in the institution, all right? I believe in committed relationships, you know, but the marriage, I think, ruins relationships for the most part, unless you have the type of brain and the type of heart that links directly with what marriage entails. So I'm gonna relax on that one. What else did he say? You know, about, excuse me, about race and all that stuff, you know, about, I don't have my own kids, so obviously someone's gonna tell me, well, unless you have your own kids, you can never understand, but I don't believe in that either. I don't believe in double standards, okay? Like he said, I know there's a double standard, blah, 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 but you know, some people are really stubborn about that. I'm one of those people. I think that if you just raise your children to be who and what they are, then you don't even have to bring up a double standard. You know what I mean? It's just like, wow, I was raised in my grandfather's house, and my sister Crystal and me were raised there for X amount of time together, and he didn't treat us any differently. You know what I mean? Like, you know, she still had to deal, my sister still had to deal with her girly things. I had to still deal with my boy things. But when it came to just handling business around the house, being respectful, have manners, you know, do what you're supposed to do, you know what I mean? He treated us exactly the same. So like, I don't, if I had a son or a daughter, I don't care. As long as you're doing what you want to do, you know what I mean? Nobody's trying to screw you over or no kind of way like that. You're not being coerced or forced into anything, then I'm fine with whatever you do. I don't give a damn. You know, but if something goes wrong, foul play or anything like that, whether I have a son or a daughter, oh, please believe, I'm gonna go ham sandwich on no matter who's involved in that one. You know what I'm saying? It's a very easy thing for me to make a decision about. So other than that, let me see. He did kind of tap into that one Joe Coy reaction I did when he was talking about how to tell Asians apart with their accents and stuff. You know, he pretty much said exactly the same thing. He just mixed it up a little bit more. But we're talking about the difference with like Chinese, you know, let me see. Did Joe Coy say anything about Chinese people? No, he didn't. He's, if I'm remembering right, he said Korean, Vietnamese, and Japanese. But Bobby Slayton here said Chinese and Japanese. When he was talking about the Japanese one, that was pretty accurate. You know, it was funny how he put it, but still, it was just like, from diaphragm, you know? And he was like, oh! So I guess that was kind of accurate there. He's a fool for that one, I ain't gonna lie. But, you know, like, that was really funny. So yes, obviously I laughed my ass off at that part. But the last thing that he did say about the difference between the Native American Indian and the, I guess, if I'm wrong about this, somebody correct me, but I guess the other one is a Hindu Indian. If I'm wrong about that, somebody let me know. But, you know, the difference obviously is very easy one. The way people make fun of that one is, whoo, and the dot on the head and all that. No offense to anyone out there that's Native American, Indian, whatever. But it did kind of make me think about that George Carlin clip I watched a while back when he was talking about the Indians, you know? And he said, if I remember this right, they're the Indians. There's nothing wrong with that term. And he was talking about how Christopher Columbus talked about the people that he first saw when he landed in America. And oh boy, I hope I can remember this, man. I might sound stupid, but he said that his account of the people that he saw, and he spoke not very good Spanish or whatever, and then he called them una gente en Dios. I hope I said that right. People in God. In God, Indios, Indians. So I thought that the way he described it was a very noble thing. Like he said, it's a perfectly noble thing. But, you know, there are Indians in America that do feel differently about, you know, the way that they're perceived or described as, you know. And I just go like, hey, if you want to be called whatever you want to be called, that's fine. Just let me know and don't take offense if I get it wrong, because I don't mean to get it wrong, all right? But the ending part was a good one, because that's another thing about marriage that I feel is a sham. I'm not spending thousands of dollars on a piece of jewelry to declare my love for you. That's absolute bullshit. And if any of you fellas fall victim to that, that's your right, your business. I'm not gonna judge. But this guy, hell no, sorry. If I can't, if you don't believe that I love you without that nonsense, without the ring, without the contract, with all that title nonsense, then you don't need to be with me. And that's all there is to it. But I like how he ended it though, man. He was doing a whole bunch of gay jokes, you know, with the two guys in the front and the married couple that was seated right next to him. He was going ham on them all night. It was funny. And the blonde jokes were pretty good too, you know, but I got to remember to do that from now on. If me and my lady ever get in a fight for any reason, I'll just treat her like, you know, she's a dumb blonde and just go, oh, you just... That was hilarious as hell. All right, man, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off right there. One more time. Bobby Slayton with Born to Be Bobby, Part 4, the end of this comedy special. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I always say. So, yeah, y'all, great comedy special, man. This was hilarious. The fact that I was actually able to find a comedy special from him just with the journey I was going down, you know, because whenever I'm alone and I'm looking for things to do, man, sometimes I go down these blind alleys, and sometimes I come up with nothing, sometimes I come up with something, and this special is the thing I came up with, you know. And I'm glad because, you know, like I said, I got his name from watching The Nasty Show with Patrice O'Neal in it, and now that I got to this one, man, this dude was hilarious, man. If there's any other clips from Bobby Slayton, like I said, that you guys want me to see, man, please drop me some links in the comments, man, and hopefully I can get to them at some point in the future, man. So yeah, man, this is gonna be Eddie B TV signing off. One more again here. This is our third comedy special that we've wrapped up, and you know, just coincidentally, I did the other two on Tuesday, so I figured as the weeks were going on and I was doing different stuff, why don't we just declare this a stand-up special day? So yeah, here we are, third special down. So yeah, man, I'm going to get into another one next week. I have a couple of things in mind. I think I know for sure which one I'm gonna do next, but who knows? Maybe my mind will change, maybe it won't. I don't know, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in one more time, man. I had a lot of fun getting to this guy. He's just like hella funny. Hopefully, I can get to something else of his soon. Like if he's working on anything new that you guys are aware of, you know, or maybe I might have to search for myself. I don't know. But Bobby Slayton, hella funny ass dude. I salute you, man. May your wife rest in peace, also, and also the best of luck to your daughter's career as well in music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, one more time, thank y'all for tuning in, and until next reaction, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.